That's one of those free shot moments that Tam likes to do when I got the stupid face. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Halo Inspirations. I'm here with Mayhem. Yes. And this is going to be a little different. We're doing a what's new instead of the Cherub Chip Chat. But I just want to say it's Halo Inspirations, where we give you inspirations to help you spread beauty and joy through your quilting journey. Happy Hump Day. It's Hump Day, right?
I don't know. All my days go together.
As you do.
Thing.
And I'm sorry about all the confusion. If you are a friend of mine on my personal page, you would have saw that we were live on my personal page and not on Halo. I don't think that works.
It does.
It does
You
work? I could?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That'd be a little crazy.
That's what I used to do.
So we've been out and about, and I just want to let y'all know that last month I did, my father did pass, or my dad, he likes me to call him his dad. We have one father. He did pass away, so we have been picking up, trying to catch up since the passing and the funeral had happened. And so I didn't want you to think that we had forgotten. We're just trying to move forward and get caught up and get back at you with our lives and our tutorials and all the fun. And we dearly miss you. And I appreciate personally anybody who's reached out. That was very nice of you. And I will say I didn't put anything on the community page because I didn't know how to word it. That means, no need for sympathy. He's in a better place, or empathy. He's in a better place than we are, and it was most certainly his time. So I appreciate y'all's patience, but we're back, and because of that gap, we didn't do the Cherub Chit Chat. So what I want to do, or what we want to do, we didn't talk about this. I'm just spilling it out. I am.
I have no idea what's going on.
He doesn't know. He didn't even know I was going to tell y'all. So,
By the way,
we're going to do Cherub Chit Chat next week, because that allows anybody who is willing to allow us to share their beautiful work, that we will be able to share it and give you that extra week to get something into us, because we'd appreciate it. And so does the rest of the Halo community. So at any rate, rolling forward, and I will get it up on the calendar. I didn't put anything up, so I'm not sure how many people are going to be here. So if you're here, make sure you say hello. We'd like to hear from you and say hello back at you. So at any rate, we're going to do what's new, because things have been rolling in. Well, one of the things that has rolled in had rolled in very slowly. It was supposed to be here in April. We finally got it. And I have to say, it was worth it. Absolutely worth it. So I just want to make sure.
I got it.
Okay.
Don't click things.
And hello, Miss Sherry. Sherry's out there in online with y'all, and she's watching the chat boards for us. So the chat boards. Oh, he doesn't like my terms, so yeah. Any rate,
well, we're not like in AOL, like you join chat rooms and chat boards.
Oh, did they have?
That.
That's a long time ago.
That's why I was laughing, because that's an old reference.
Oh,
so, we don't use chat boards no more.
Yeah, well, I'm getting old.
Yeah, but like, come on.
At any rate, I do, before I show you what is the longest rolling out product.
You should have told me we were doing that first. I stacked that opposite.
Oh, I guess we're not doing it first.
I can get it.
No, it's okay. I don't want to make it hard on you, because you're right. There's
a whole stack behind my head. And
that's at the bottom.
That's at the bottom.
Okay, so that was a teaser. Sorry. Now I've forgotten. Oh, I do want to ask. I have a 2-part question. So if you're watching this,
or the hashtag replay,
yes, I would like to know what your favorite block is. Now, I did say it's a 2-part question. So, first part of the question is, what's your favorite to look at? Not that you like making it, but it is your favorite block to look at. Or group of blocks. Maybe it's stars, right? And then the 2 part is, what's your favorite to make? Because They could be the same. You might just love it because you just like making it. You like looking at it. You like everything about it. See? Chat boards. Did you see this?
You see who said it?
Hey, Mom. Hello there. Trisha Williams. Nice to see ya. Good to see ya. So, two-part question. Favorite block that you like to make and favorite block that you like to look at. Like every time you see it, you just go, right? That's the question of the live. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, so first things first. Oh goodness, I've forgotten the name of the line. I always want to call it sea creatures. So this is a QT Fabrics done by, is it Morris Creative Group?
Yes, it's Morris.
Morris Creative Group. Okay.
Oh, I have all the stickers on it. That's cool. It's like Atlantis.
Oh, Atlantis. That's it. It's Atlantis. Okay. So this new line is from QT Fabrics, designed by the Morris Creative Group, one of Michael's favorite designers. And we're going to switch you to overhead.
He never disappoints.
He never does what?
He never disappoints.
Oh, he never disappoints.
Never disappoints.
Got
There's not
you.
a single SKU by him I have not liked.
Okay. Now I did move the mic, so I might get a little loud here. And Mike. Okay. Because we're going to switch the overhead camera.
Come on, click, click, click.
Anything with applique I like to look at, and embroidery and EPP she loves to do. That's what I'm talking
I'll
about.
stay away from that one. I do want to learn embroidery, but not by hand.
Oh yeah, you want to hit the button.
I want to hit a button because I think that looks cool.
It does look cool. Okay, so can you put that underneath?
Can you click?
Oh,
my button?
here. I better give this to
What are
you.
you doing over here?
I don't know.
Hello? Help!
Now, all the products that we're sharing with you today, it's overhead.
Is it overhead? I don't
Yeah.
see overhead.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You're scroll down.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
I
I would have done it
It
different.
switched.
I know. I would have done studio.
Just click the button.
Okay, I'm gonna move this again so it's
Stop
more.
moving things. It's
Okay.
closer to you now. Now I gotta yell. Help!
So this is the first one, and it's the seashells. Super cute, and it's kind of a
Coral.
okay. I would have said a peachy orange, so that's
It's coral.
corally.
It's coral.
It's coral.
I think they call it something.
Oh, yeah.
In coral.
Look, coral.
Yeah. I think it's
It's
shells.
seashells.
It's
Shells.
seashells or shells in
Yeah,
coral.
that's right. Isn't that pretty? I love
Yeah,
I love it when he does the turquoise.
Yeah. Don't play with my names.
Okay. So that's shells in coral. These are jellyfish in.
Jellyfish madness. It's like
Is it ecru?
it might be.
Ecru? However you say that word.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I was looking for the skew, but what's the letter on the end?
E.
Yeah, then
So
it's
ecru?
the ecru. Absolutely. Isn't that cool? I love this bright blues and greens and turquoise and scrumptious. Great border fabric, especially since they're all tossed in different directions. So, you wouldn't have to worry too much about which way you were cutting it on the
No,
border.
directional.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie though.
What?
I hate directional, right?
Yeah.
This
'Cause
is
you
my
have to-
favorite one,
Oh.
and it is very directional.
Oh, I think you got it upside down. Yeah. So there we go.
Very
Sharks.
There's a blue version of this, but I think this one's better.
Yeah.
The blue would do good for certain things, but
That's
love
pretty.
The sharks.
Love the
them.
sharks.
So look at the details. in
Oh,
the
yeah,
shark.
look
It's
at those
so
details.
Pretty.
Very artistic.
Yep.
He's amazing. Oh, look at this one. Look how it's got all these little.
Yeah. Look at the other ones.
Yeah, that's so pretty. So this is Atlantis. Very pretty fabric. Fussy cut. Yep, fussy cut.
Fussy cut would be nice, and then sea critters
Yes.
on.
What do we call
Blue.
these things again? That's a blowfish.
That's a blowfish.
That's
Seahorse.
reef.
That's a reef.
Crab.
Crab.
What's that?
It's a fish.
Okay, of some sort.
Yeah.
Starfish. What are these things called?
I don't know.
Ecrations?
Oh, okay. Now you're just making words up.
No. I'm making words up. Again, that blue, that turquoise.
Yeah.
But it's not as striking as the other one.
No, see, and then I
Oh,
grabbed
boy.
a blender because it came with 3 different blenders, and I just love this one.
Oh, you didn't grab my favorite.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You didn't tell me. I would
Yeah,
have grabbed it.
yeah.
I just love it though. Which one's your favorite? The darker version of this?
No, it's like it's called blender. The name of it's called
Well, that
Blender.
doesn't help me with what it is. What
it's-
color?
I don't remember. I
well-
think there's 2.
Okay.
And they're like chopped up blenders.
I think I'm making stuff up.
Okay.
You're really good.
So,
But I love this.
because this is waves.
Yeah, it's
There's
a waves.
another one called Blender.
Oh, it's like this almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
favorite.
Oh, okay.
But
I just grabbed this one.
so you can find Atlantis. Now, the one really cool thing about this line is it actually came with a panel. So I'm going to share the panel. And then we have a pattern that you can use the fabrics with the panel. So, all right. Michael, we got to pull these down
Oh,
first.
you don't want to just show it right here?
No, I was going to do it underneath
Oh,
the
well,
overhead.
that's gonna be hard to see, but do your thing, boo.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go as we get to see another round of the beautifulness.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
Uh,
See, that's what me.
oh, it's upside down. Hiccuped.
I hiccup, burped, and sneezed.
Oh, and
I
sneezed.
don't know what's going on. All the things are. messing up.
Okay. Look at this beautiful panel.
What are you doing?
I'm spreading it out so people can
It's
see.
still. I thought we were trying to flip it over so it was the right way up.
It is.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not. Okay. Well, then we'll turn it again.
Thank you. Like, that's what I was trying to do, but you just, doing your own thing. It's whatever.
Look at
all
this.
good.
Look at the color.
It's phenomenal. Look at these things.
Okay, let's go to the fish over there. And then we can go
The
up.
clownfish?
Oh, yeah.
Or not the clownfish, the Dora?
Is that what it is?
That's
Oh,
a
the
Dora.
Dora.
That's a Dora.
That's a
I don't know
Dora.
what that is.
Look at the turtle and this.
Honestly,
Oh, look
I
at
mean,
this
yes.
art.
Yeah, and then this one. I love this
You
one.
like the octopi?
I like the octopus. It's a single.
Yeah.
There's not more than one.
You like octopi?
Sometimes.
I just wanted to say octopi. So, oh, look at this
Oh,
starfish.
here's a clownfish.
Yeah, that's a clownfish. What
That's
is
a
that's a
blowfish.
blowfish? Okay. So
What do you?
I'm
you know
trying.
what?
Ooh,
I'm just
look
gonna
at
leave
this!
it. You do your
Look at
thing.
this!
Yeah, it's
Look
pretty
at the
sincere.
art in it.
Yeah.
And there's Michael's favorite, the octopus,
It's a singular. Clear.
and the crab.
What do you?
Beautiful
you gotta
colors.
Go higher than that. What are you doing?
Oh, okay.
There you go.
You can help me and pull that way now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to
letting you
show
do
them
your
all.
thing.
I'm trying.
If
You're not
figure it
helping.
out. Because I don't understand your goal in anything.
Because look,
currently.
you see the camera, so they got to be able to see what
Yeah,
each one.
that's
Oh, look
why
at
I
the
was gonna just
jellyfish.
Hold it up.
Isn't that look at that? Isn't that just gorgeous? Look at that. Okay, so then we have the pattern, and it's called Exploring the Reef.
Reef.
Yeah,
The
Okay.
reef.
yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. You can't see
It
me.
finishes. Oh, we can zoom in. Oh, okay, wait. Yep, there you go. And it uses the panel, and
uses 2, if I remember correctly.
oh, okay.
I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me.
Well,
but I
turn
think
it over.
you-
It tells you. No.
Oh,
So
there's only one.
There's
Okay.
only one. Okay. But we have all the fabrics, and I will have to check to see if on the pattern I have a picture of the back, because the back always tells you what you need. And so if you were going to make this and use the pattern, you don't want to wait for the pattern before you buy the fabric. You kind of want to do it all at the same time, right? So I'll make
Especially a
sure.
specific pattern like this.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that the back is on there. Nemo. She says it was Nemo.
Yeah, that's the clownfish. I knew that.
That's so cute.
And the other one's Dora.
And the other one's Dora.
Dory.
So exploring.
Dory, not Dora. What
It is
watch
Dora.
Is it Dora? I thought it was Dory. Because
No,
Dora
it's
is Dora
Dora.
the Explorer. Is Dory.
I don't know.
I think it's Dory.
I think it's Dora.
I think it's Dory. I'm looking this up.
Exploring the Reef is that pattern. Isn't that pretty? Just so pretty. Absolutely love this. So, next on our list is the fabric that we have been waiting for since April. Drum roll, please. Yeah, it is. Oh, you just hit the mic. It is
Upside down.
upside down, yes. It is the wide back, guys, for
Sophisticated Halloween.
yes. This was well worth the wait because it is so pretty. Oh, it is Dory. Hello, Sharina. Glad to see you.
I know things.
Well, hello, Pieces, Love, and Quilting. Good to see you. Happy New Year. This is, I mean, we want to put this on the back of a quilt. So you think you're going to put it on the one you're making for the shop, right?
I don't know.
You haven't decided? God, it's
I
so
know.
pretty.
I just don't think it'd fit with it.
Well, we'll see. Because we want to use it.
I know. I want it on something.
It's so pretty.
Well, see, then you know,
the
it'd be cool.
details are
So
wonderful.
it could be a Halloween quilt on one side, and then flip it back over, and I can use it every day.
There you go. I think it's pretty.
It's
Yes. It's not sateen like
no, but
Tula
it's
and
75 count.
No, it's not. I don't think so. It's not QT. Yeah. It's just regular, but it feels nicer. It has a nice drape to it, and the details is what just...
Oh, yeah, it's stunning.
I mean, they're all these little bird feathers, and it's just amazing. Now, is this a raven or a crow? Because it is a crow. What's the difference between... Do we know? I don't know. Oh, what's the difference?
Well, there's a couple different... Well, like, between the creatures, they're just two different birds. Like, I don't know. What do you mean?
Oh.
Or are you asking, like, how do you tell the difference? Tails, wings, beak.
Oh, okay.
/ head.
See, they look the same to me.
That's a crow. The beak is normally bigger.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Oh, and I love to look at the spider.
Head's bigger.
Oh,
They have
look at that.
bigger
Oh.
wings down there. Yeah.
Oh, and there's another one. It's so pretty, guys. A lot of people have been waiting for this, and it finally has arrived.
Looks vintage.
It does, and actually,
It's got like a vintage feel to the whole line.
It does. Yeah,
It's
and
like,
even the one SKU was called Vintage Crow.
Mm-hmm.
So that is
there's
similar.
Some very it blended modern with vintage very well.
It did.
Yeah,
it's great. It was a great line. I wish this came out at the same time, but you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
We finally got it. It was well worth it, and this can go on. I mean, if you love Halloween because of the spiders, right? But it's just so pretty. It could just be on a lot of stuff.
Oh, you could use it for other things for sure.
Yeah.
But
well, you could fussy cut.
you could very much fussy cut.
Of course, it's a wide back, so
Have fun.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Okay. So at any rate, all right.
Love vintage. Yes.
Yeah.
Of
it
course
is so.
you do, and we
Yeah.
all.
Oh, the ideas for Halloween. There you go.
Yep,
See?
this is Halloween.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
what it's made
yeah.
for.
They're one of their favorites. Yep. So one more
What?
sort of
One more what?
product.
Only one more?
Well, oh no,
We got a
let's do
bunch.
those first.
Oh, those first. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. All right.
Because I don't know how I'm going to handle that one yet.
I don't know what you're doing. What am I
Okay.
doing?
So we've
Here you
got
go.
three. Okay. This is actually from your one of your favorite Riley Blake designers, Michael.
What's her face? Yeah, Karen Walker.
Mm-hmm. So we have 3 from her.
Well,
And
yeah,
eventually we're
I
going
like
to
her
get
as a
some of her.
person.
Yes, you
Yeah,
do. You like.
she's cool
She's
people.
a wonderful, wonderful woman.
Mm-hmm.
Very talented.
Mm-hmm.
Very talented. Eventually we'll get some of her product lines. Now I want to tell you, she is more.
She likes her patterns more than her.
Well,
Fabric.
her fabric though it's a little bit like reproduction fabric.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, with
like a spin to
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
and she always has stories in
Yep.
her fabric.
Every fabric has a story.
Yep.
Yep.
So eventually we'll get some of her fabrics in, but I love these patterns because, I mean, Christmas trees, okay, they don't have to be Christmas trees, but I'm still in Christmas, guys. So with spools, I haven't seen that before. And so I thought this was so cute.
Imagine doing that, but big.
Huh?
For
What?
an actual tree,
That'd be fun.
right?
Yeah.
Like a giant spool.
That would be cool. Oh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that is really a good idea. You know, okay, we got an idea for that. Okay. Then we have the pocket full of posies.
If you postpone doing the backings like I do, it was great timing.
Oh, there you go. Sharina. She is the bomb.com. Love her. It was perfect timing.
Yep.
So this is really pretty, I thought. And it actually, you can do a smaller version for the wall hanging. So the quilt top actually finishes at 57 by 74, but the other one 45 by 53. So it's definitely
I
a
want to
smaller
take these
one.
patterns.
Mhm.
They're so vintage, right?
Uh-huh.
And like subdued, and just make them bright.
Oh yeah,
That'd be sick.
There's a quilt pattern that was shared amongst one of our groups that meets here,
Yeah.
and they actually used Original Morris Company
Mm-hmm.
in it.
Oh, okay.
I am going to do it with the Cafe
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See these a little better.
Need to see closer up.
Yep.
There you go.
See, a little bigger. See this one a little bigger too.
Yeah.
Give you a little bit more, and there's the back has the small one. Yeah. Oh, this one has a.
Oh,
just a
that one
single
has
streak.
one too.
Yeah, it's a wall hanging of
That's
just a single
cool.
string.
What size does it say that one finished?
That's 18 by 28.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I think I might make that for next year.
Okay.
And the last one is called, I love the name of it,
Carrot Patch.
Carrot Patch. Super sweet.
It's got a
Oh
single
my
as
gosh,
well.
I love it.
So let me show everybody real close. Yeah, look at the cute little carrots.
And what's
little
that quilt
bunny.
finish at? The
This
quilt.
one is at 60 by 82.
Oh, well, that's big.
That's a good size quilt. The pillow, it's a pillow option.
Oh,
16 by 18.
that is so sweet.
That's
I
adorable.
love
Love that.
it. I'll have to make sure all the backs are on it. Usually I do, but
Yeah.
it makes me nervous when I start showing them here on live. Did I do that? So those are the patterns.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least,
Oh, your monstrosity of a mess.
yes,
Whatever
okay.
this is.
Yep.
I'm
So
gonna do
we
this.
are starting to wait. Hold on.
Oh,
Nope. Yep.
Okay,
Okay.
hide. You didn't see that. Ha
So we have the 6-inch curvy log cabin trim tool. Okay. I want to do this so bad, and it was inspired. Funny story. I bought the pattern, and then I realized you needed the ruler.
Oh, of course. But of course.
So we had to wait. Now I don't know. I might have this online. I hope I do, because I left it there. This is what that curvy log cabin here. Can you hold that
Yep,
up so they can
go
see
on.
the picture and not necessarily the instructions? There you go.
Oh, look at all that.
Okay, don't, yeah. So that is the curvy log. Oh yeah, there's another one. Oh, that is so, isn't that just the coolest thing? So we have the pattern. It's called Rainbow Swirls.
Rainbow swirls.
And then the ruler now to go with it. So that's what's new. Well, that's some of what's new. You got to check out that What's New tab, because we've had a lot of stuff coming through. And I kept making sure that I was releasing it as it came in.
Oh, or not. Hello? Switch. There you go.
Okay.
I got it.
You got it.
Took me a minute.
So, hello there. Glad to see you. Formally, how do you say that? Quilt. How do you say that? Quiltanon? Is that correct? And then formally CM. Yes,
Sherlock
the
Sews.
log cabin is so cool. I can't wait to personally try it.
I think it's cool.
Because it's really cool. Really, really cool, and it makes it look fun. And it's a different version of log cabin. I think that is my favorite block.
Yeah, I know what my least favorite is.
Oh yeah, the half rectangle.
Half rectangle triangle. That's the worst block on planet Earth.
Oh, perfect, good. Yeah, quilt.
Quiltanon.
Thank you.
It's like anon, but Quiltanon.
Oh, very cool. Hello there, Sherlock Sews. Glad to see you. So the log cabin, the reason why I like that one so much is a lot of times it's curvy. It looks like it has the waves, but it's not made that way. They're straight lines. It's just because of how you make it allows you to look like it's curved. And I just think that is so cool.
I want to
So
try
cool.
it.
Yeah, you want to try it too, right? You haven't made a log cabin yet? It's on it's on the bucket list. Add it to the list.
I don't know if I want to.
I will tell you.
That looks cool.
I prefer to make the log cabin. Now I haven't done it with
Use
this ruler. Okay, so I'm going to use the ruler and go with that for the
FPP.
curvy one. FPP, foundation paper piecing, and I'll tell you why. If your 1/4 inch is not on,
GG's game over.
yeah,
Nice try. Move on.
And the first time I ever did one for a video, it took me 3 hours to find the right 1/4 inch. Like, I kept moving it. And I did get it. And it happened to be, I will tell you what came out as, it's the only quilt, you know, when they say it finishes at 57 by 65 or whatever, it is the only quilt I've ever made that was perfect. But I tell you, it took me 3 hours to find that. Now I'm much faster. But
Just FPP it.
and now with the log cabin, I don't even go there. I just foundation paper piece it because, yeah, that is. Thank you. You're awesome. So that is my suggestion is FPP it, except for the ruler. But it's not a regular.
It's different.
It's different. You've got different sizes of different things, and
yeah.
the ruler's there to help you. So I'll give you feedback when I use it.
Yeah, I think it'd be
For
cool.
sure. But Rainbow Swirls
But I have
is the
nothing
pattern
for-
that they had with the ruler that you could do to get that beautiful quilt with those curvy log cabins. So it's very cool, very cool. I love watching all the neat, innovative ideas that quilters and such come up with, because that's creativity through the roof. Who would have thunk it, right? I wonder how long they've been making that block. I'm going to look up the history on it now.
What?
The curvy log cabin.
Oh, okay.
I'm curious. Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
I don't even want to make a log cabin. I want to make that, but I don't want
It's
to make a log
hard to
cabin.
get straight log cabins. Okay, so she had that issue. Or challenge. I hate that word issue. Yeah,
It is
there's
an
a
issue.
lot of... it's supposed to be a beginner block. It teaches you a lot. It teaches...
It's a beginner's block?
Yeah. It is very much of a beginner block. Now, I know people,
Well,
some people use the method that they have a long strip and then they just hack it where they need it. And that works for them. And if it works, don't change. That's what I always say. But when
Oh,
I
but it's
did
a long
something,
sleeve.
when I did something like that, it made the block wonky. It didn't.
Wonkified.
Yeah, it was bad because you're sewing it around, and so it didn't lay flat. It was kind of curvy. I mean, wavy. I had friendly log cabins when I tried to do that.
Friendly?
Friendly.
What does that mean?
They wave. It has a wave to it. Have you never heard of a friendly quilt? Yeah. Is the quilt you're making have borders?
I think so.
Okay, you're gonna learn. That's good.
I know.
But
I know.
if you don't do them right, you'll get the friendly
It'll
quilt.
be fine. I don't care. It'll be super
Oh,
friendly.
you will when you try to quilt it. If you got too much body in it, if there's too much wave, it causes it to pleat.
I'm just going to send it.
They're not hard. You might try the AccuQuilt. Oh, great idea for the log cabin. Now, I will tell you, so I watched, oh goodness, one of my favorite, Eleanor Burns, okay? She used the AccuQuilt for the log cabin, but see, the strips are cut just like you would cut by hand. They're just pre-cut for you. The cutting's not the issue. It's making sure that 1/4 inch is right, because if you attach a 3.5 inch strip, but you 1/4 inch was off in some direction, you might not, it'll be too short or too long if that 1/4 inch is taking up too much. So, but it was much faster to send it through an AccuQuilt. Ain't gonna lie, wish I had one, because man, the cutting we would do, boom, done, over. The machine hit go.
1.5 by 4.5. Click.
Well, they're actually die cuts, but they do them for strips. They do them for 2.5. They do them for squares. They do them, and you just put the fabric on there. You make sure you have the right die. Some of them are cranked with a hand. They have a hand crank.
I don't want that.
A lot of people like it.
That's fine. Good for
But then
them.
they have the electric one, which is the one
And
I
you
want.
go
You just hit the button and
Yeah, I wanna hit the button.
yeah, I want to hit the button.
So it
too.
dyes them?
It's a die. It's a die cut.
What
It's
does
not
that
a die.
mean?
It means it's like shaped, and it has blades, and when the fabric goes through the middle where it pushes, it cuts it.
So I can just do 1.5 by 4.5.
Yes.
I would have been done with this.
Yes. Now the dies are expensive.
Why are they called dyes?
Because do you remember what I use my when I make my EPP? Remember that little cutter thing I use?
No.
And you squeeze it, and it would cut the paper. Okay, that's called a die cut. That's why they're called. I don't know why.
Because a dye is changing
Not
the
that,
color or
but
something.
it's not changing. That's not that kind of a die. It's a.
That's the word. Okay.
She has
I
one.
guess. I didn't know that. I just don't like that it's called a dye.
Die cut.
It doesn't.
It's a template.
It's a dye. It's that you either there's dice a singular dice is a die, or a plural of dice is die, or you dye things the
like
colors.
DYE, but it's not a DYE. I don't know how do you spell die cut. Look it up. I don't know how it's spelled.
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
The same sewing machine when you're sewing a quarter.
Oh, see, it's spelled DIE.
DIE?
Yeah, she's saying.
That's like a dice.
What?
I'm confused.
What's going on?
Stay with the same sewing machine when you're sewing a 1/4 inch seam. I switch machines and 1/4 inches different. Got a friendly log cabin.
Oh, yeah, see, there you go. Stay with the same. You're absolutely right. Mm-hmm.
DIE is, see, I don't like
See,
that word.
die cut.
So now we're talking dice cuts. I'm just wild.
Yeah, I'm surprised you never heard of it. It's like paper they did it a lot with, and you can make shapes and you just press it and it cuts it for you.
Sounds cool.
Little blades.
I just never heard it. Shape cutting. I don't know. Not die cut.
That's what it's called.
Well, that's a dice.
What?
I throw it. I'm confused by your tactics.
Yeah, well, that's just what it's called.
Well, I don't like it.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm coming up with my own name for it.
Oh, good luck with that.
Yep.
So when somebody comes in now and do you have any dies for the AccuQuilt? Now you know.
We don't.
No, we don't.
We don't have nothing.
But now you know what
I'm gonna be like, hey,
they're expensive.
they're called this instead.
No. I wouldn't do that. I think you'll make AccuQuilt quite upset.
Like a cookie cutter for fabric. See, that makes more sense. Why can't we just call it a cookie cutter for fabric? A fabric cookie cutter.
Because it's called a die cut.
And that's a plural version of a throwable item
Okay.
that has numbers on it.
Okay. Facebook. Oh, yeah.
Facebook.
A lot of people find it because other people will sell it and different things. Yeah.
That's
or they
cool,
get
though.
stuff free and so they get rid of it.
Yeah, that's cool though. I mean, it's cool.
I want one.
Yeah.
I've been contemplating eventually that we'll have them in the shop, but those, they're so expensive. The
dye.
The dye, yeah. The die cutters.
I'm gonna put if we ever carry it, there's gonna be dice around it at all times, just to be a smart
Just to
aleck.
be fun.
Yep. Because that's. I mean, now that I know how it's spelled,
Yeah.
and you have to have at least two because it's plural.
Okay. I do have at least 2 die cuts for my hexies.
Well, is there 2 die near it too?
No.
Well, there should be.
No. Yeah.
Expensive.
Yes,
yeah.
they are very expensive.
Well,
Yeah, but
okay.
they're so cool because you just crank it or push the button and there goes your fabric and out comes what you need. And they have like patterns too. So like maybe you wanted a compass rose block, you buy the die kit.
Yeah.
And then it'll cut all the pieces for you for that block. Yeah, super cool.
You can load your own fabric in it?
Yeah.
Okay. I love my True Cut, but for odd shapes and diamonds, it's way faster. I mean, that makes sense to me. Makes a lot of sense to me. I don't like the name. I just don't like the name. They had an opportunity for a cool name and threw it out the handbag.
You're being so silly. Cookie cutter for fabric. I like it.
Yeah. A fabric cutter. That's all you see. Look, that's all you need to call it.
It is a fabric cutter.
It's all it
But see,
is?
there's a lot of different fabric cutters. Like you can get a scan and cut, and it does the same.
What's a scan and cut? There's
You
so many
can-
things out there. I need to learn.
You got a lot to learn.
Yeah, I got so much to learn. It's fine. I'm moving on.
Okay.
Okay.
So, best place to look for what's new is under the what's new.
And she did put it in earlier.
What?
The link for the what's new
Yes,
tab.
and she did put it in the chat.
Somewhere.
Yes. For the link for the what's new, it'll take you straight to it, and you can see all the Beautimous things that have come in throughout the month, and there's more to come.
Yeah.
Lots more. And we did get Kafe and Morris, just so y'all know. We'll show it on a live when we release it. I'm just waiting on I don't know how many people realize this, but what's her name? Lucy and Kafe created a Block of the Month program that will be on. It's a free Block of the Month. So the pattern will be released on the Free Spirit website, freespirit.com. And it's called Star Sampler. But the pattern hasn't been released yet. So for the people who are doing the Block of the Month, we want to make sure we get the right cuts and then we're going to release the fabric. But it is
So everybody else can buy things and
so
look at the
scrumptious.
beautiful.
It's so scrumptious.
I mean, it's
it grew on me. He's not feeling it. I am.
the colors are cool,
Yeah.
but I mean, the colors are always good with him. I had to think about that, but yeah, his colors are always good. But I'm not. I don't know, I'm just not.
You weren't feeling it. How about? Do you like any of them?
There's a couple that aren't bad.
Like, do you like the wide back print?
It's all right.
And then, how about the Strawberry Thief? You don't like that one?
It's all right.
Now, the original Strawberry Thief is very reproduction type.
And it all feels like we're gonna take reproduction and just add color to
That's
it.
what it happened.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I loved it.
I don't like reproduction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you wouldn't like that.
No.
But I thought it was beautiful.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's
and there were
very
some,
pretty.
Yeah, there's
It's just not.
No,
I don't like it. Yeah.
So there were a few that I was like, oh, I don't think so. But as I keep having to look at it,
Yeah.
it's growing on me.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like the one with brown in it. I didn't like that one at first. I
one's
love it
ugly.
now. See?
That one's ugly.
See? I like it. I like it a lot now. But it grew on me every time I went in there. There it was sitting there in my face, and I said, oh, that's really nice.
Like I could advise someone to use it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Who likes it?
yeah,
'Cause it's
but I would
definitely-
never use it.
Yeah,
None of it.
I am.
That's fine. You
Yeah.
do it. And I'll probably think it's beautiful. I think it looks good, just not
Oh.
for me. I made a rooster quilt too with the AccuQuilt.
Rooster dye. Because it's a dye. The rooster cookie cutter for fabric.
Give me.
Rooster.
Well, I was thinking that works too. Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
There you go. That one worked.
So yeah, with the AccuQuilts BOBs, you are limited to
the
the sizes
size.
they
Yeah.
offer. Yeah,
So
and it's
it's
true, but and it's smaller than she'd usually. Oh, God help you. I've gotten okay with small pieces now. I used to not like them.
There's no point.
Not for you.
I will never use it. If the quilt has something small in it, guess what? We're not
Well,
making
yours
that
aren't
quilt.
that big. The only thing is big is
They're-
the length. The 1.5 inch strip's going to finish at 1 inch. That's just a skinny 1 inch strip. Look, that's all that is.
But
Boom.
it's 4.5 inches wide.
Long.
Whatever.
Yeah, but it's only going to be an inch.
I don't need to worry about that. It's 4.5.
Long.
It's still 4.5 inches. It's not. It's not going to be finished at 1 inch in total.
It'll be 1 by 4.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not going to be 1 by 1.
No.
That's tiny.
That's not bad.
1 by 1?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So there are some pieces that people cut at 3/4. So what does that finish at?
That's a no.
That's a 1/4 inch finish.
That's disgusting. No.
Now, you haven't done crumb piecing yet.
No, I haven't.
And that's where you might find that you
Would be
could
fine with
use,
smaller.
yeah,
Yeah.
because there's
That's
no
different, though.
pattern. There's
Yeah,
no,
I just don't want to be told and like you got to put these 16 1/4 inch finished squares into a box, and I'm like, no, never. Ew.
I didn't like them for a long time either. I think some people never find that they like them. So
I just don't see the point.
yeah, well, it depends on what you're doing with
That's
it.
fair.
Yeah,
I
it might
will avoid
complete
it.
the picture.
Why?
Maybe you needed a little beak.
That's getting applique. I'm not doing some craziness.
Sherlock says you're funny.
That's fair.
Okay,
Small
so
piecing stinks. I'm with Michael. Let's go. See? Not a fan. I do want to try crumb piecing though. So
yeah,
But that's also just like, that looks good.
right. Yeah,
I
that's
still
all
want
it
to do
is.
one
And
giant
there's
quilt.
there's
I want to do one giant quilt and then just cut it into shape.
yeah,
Done.
Yeah, you
Like
can do
just
that.
keep going until it's like ginormous and be like, I want this to be 45 by 68.
You can.
I know. That's what I'm gonna do. One day.
I think that's great. You just take all your scrippy scraps and get them together.
Just one giant thing.
Yeah.
And-
There are people that make sheets of fabric by crumb piecing, so they might make a yard.
Okay.
And then down the road, they pile them up, and then down the road, they might want to use it for certain blocks and stuff, so then they cut like they would fabric.
Like it's a fabric. Yo, that's
Correct.
cool.
The only thing you got to worry about are seams.
Yeah.
When you cut into one weird, and then you got to sew another 1/4 inch to it, you're like, man, there's not
Yeah, but
that-
that's kind of cool though.
It is. Yeah.
I did a 3/4 in my Bargello stocking. Nah.
Wow.
In a bargella? Nah. Mm-mm.
Oh, because that was
Oh,
they
like
get
the end
skinny,
piece. Yeah.
or the point, depending on what
Yeah,
style
which
it was.
style of it is.
But that's a different method.
That is a different method, but still. Yeah, it's not like I'm like, in this 4x4, I've got a 1/4 inch in the corner. No.
Or how about a 4-patch with all 1/4 inch? So cut 4 3/4. I'm gonna try it. Cause you know what? When you go to sew, you got to be straight, man. Because there's no room to get back on truck.
There's nothing.
If you're off, you're off. I want to try it. I haven't done one. 3/4 inch times 4. I'm gonna do it. I got plenty.
And then
of
do it by
scrippy.
4 again.
Why would I do that?
Just keep making it bigger.
Oh.
So you're just basically making an entire quilt at a 1/4 inch.
No, I don't want to do that.
No, you don't want to do that?
That's
no,
not a little piece.
keep going just until it's, a giant quilt.
My fingers will go.
I would cry. It sounds horrific.
That is very small.
It is. You wouldn't want to make Lori Holt. I don't. No. I don't like most of the patterns.
Yeah, that's not
For
your.
me,
That's
it's not my
your
style.
genre.
Yeah. It's cool. I'll look at it all day. I'll look at it all day. I'll be like, that is stunning. In someone else's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't match you.
No.
No.
But it is very pretty. I have a lot of. I like it.
I think some of her patterns though would work well with modern fabric.
You could do some cool things with it. Yes, I do agree with that. Stay over there. She does
He's not doing the
She does all
3/4.
kinds of crazy stuff. I'm not.
Yep. See. Yep.
What is crumb piecing? You just sew fabric
yes.
together.
Okay. So these blocks. Oh gosh.
Do you need help? Here, let me.
Okay.
These little
blocks
blocks in here. So like, this one right here, that is crumb piecing.
All
That
the
is
color.
crumb. Yeah, you just kind of sew fabric together, and then done.
And it's spelled like crumbs, like cookie crumb, like CRUMB. And I will tell you,
You do a video on it,
I
right?
did have
Yeah.
a video on it.
So
yeah,
there-
and
she
it's
does
one of
have
my
a video,
most
too.
popular. So, and it's several years old. That's
Time to
really old.
redo.
Yeah, but to be real with you, I don't have it here. Crumb piecing actually doesn't have to be that small. It's crumb piecing is like crazy quilt. Okay, you know how some of those pieces are big and they're just kind of putting them all together. If you don't put the embellishment on, so they would hand embroider all the seams, they would put embellishments on it, they would do all those things on those crazy quilts, right? If you didn't put any of those embellishments on, that's actually called crumb piecing. And back in the colonial days, they actually crumb pieced a lot with bigger pieces. We have all those tiny scrippy scraps, those tinier pieces, and the mythology behind it. The only thinking that you might come across is you don't want two of the same fabrics touching because you kind of lose out. Other than that, there's no thinking.
Rules. There's no
You're
rules.
just sitting and
You just-
sew. So it's actually very therapeutic to take a break from something that required you to have so much thought and to have to think a lot on when you were making it. It's a great place to go to not think and still get that pleasure of sewing with your machine. It is amazing because there's no rules. You could put two of the same fabrics together, but I know some people like to not do that. That's the only part. But it's so easy that you would be like, nope, can't put that there, and just move it. And you just take your giant buckets of scraps and you just sew them to make another piece of fabric. So in that cathedral window pillow, they were 3.5-inch blocks. So I made like somewhere around, what did I say, something wrong? 3.5 by 4, somewhere in there. And then I just trimmed them down to fit in the cathedral window. But it's the same mythology.
Crumb piecing is similar to scrap quilting, ?
I guess.
Technically, I'd assume.
It depends on how you define scrap quilting, but if it's the same, if it looks like that on that pillow, yeah, I'd say it's the same. But some people think of scrap quilting as like finding scraps and making them certain sizes and then sewing them together. You're not doing that. You're just sewing it.
You send it.
That's all you're doing. Doesn't matter the size. So
I just want to make a big old quilt out of it one day. Just sew it together.
It'd be fun.
And then cut it.
It would be so fun. And you wouldn't even have to. No. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to say that. Whew. I almost said something wrong. I'm not going there.
Okay.
At any rate.
Okay.
So that was today.
Yep.
What's new? Next week we will go ahead and go along with Cherub Chit Chat.
Something?
And I will get scrappy quilter blocks. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very scrappy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's all your little leftovers. Get all your little crumbs. I'll get it up on the Halo Happenings calendar within the next by Sunday. Well, I was going to say 24 hours, but I have something coming up. So by Sunday, I'll get the Halo Happenings calendar for the month, and I'll start to dip into February. I'll also put on Halo Happenings for those of you who are inside Creative Kingdom. We'll do a happy hour together. So I'll get that up and loaded, and I'll let y'all know inside the Creative Kingdom. If you're wondering what that is, it's a private Facebook group, but it's only private in the way that it's not like, well, you have to be some group person or what. Anybody can join. It's just that we keep it private so we keep them safe. So in order to get those keys to the kingdom to come in, we just ask that you fill out the 3 questions. There'll be 3 questions, and that way we know we have a beginning idea that you are a real person and not somebody who's just trying to get in to wreak havoc.
Not a robot.
Not a robot.
No robots.
Oh, yeah.
No bots.
You know, I had this conversation, and before I end this video, I got to share this. So, you know, Michael, you have those pictures, like it says, to prove that you are human.
Mm-hmm.
It might say, in every block, find the bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to, I fail at this every time, like 4 times in, and I'm still clicking because I missed one.
Oh, and an algorithm and a computer could do it a lot better than I could.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're human, so we're going to make mistakes. So if it took me 4 times, do you not think that I'm human?
You would think.
But I'm proving to you by picking the right pictures.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's an algorithm for that.
So,
unless there's like a counter algorithm that, like, if a computer does it, it like makes it in the background of one of the pictures, picks it, so it would know that it was actually a computer instead of a human.
Well, see, we too much technology. Why do I got to prove I'm human?
I don't know. I didn't make the rules.
And I'm gonna make mistakes because I'm human.
I don't make the rules. All right. I didn't even create the internet. All right. I'm nowhere near that.
Oh,
That's before your time.
No,
That was during your time.
Was,
well, Google was your time.
Yes.
Oh, actually, Google was my time too. I wasn't talking to you. Stop.
Oh, that Google picked up. So, at any rate, inside the Creative Kingdom, if you answer the 3 questions, we'll let you in. And we'll do a happy hour this month, and I'll let y'all know when it is, but I'll also put it on the Halo Happenings tab on our website, and you'll also see what's going to be happening for the rest of the month on our lives and such. Okay? So we'll come back at you. Definitely next week is Cherub Chit Chat. Again, I appreciate y'all and your patience with us, and we wish you all a very happy new year. A lot of people, it's fun to watch because they go into the, I'm going to tackle the UFOs and clean them out. That seems to be the common thread I'm hearing.
I'm not doing that.
I'm doing some of them, but I have to keep creating.
I'm just doing stuff. I'm just doing things.
You have the same challenge. Which challenge is that? I don't remember. We shouldn't have to prove who we are. Oh, and you have the same challenge that you keep having to pick it because you missed a little part of the bicycle. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, there's a little piece of it.
Yeah,
in
just
my
right.
picture, yeah.
But then sometimes you think it is, and it probably isn't. Like I
Okay.
know I picked them all correctly.
But you didn't, obviously. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Obviously, you were wrong.
I don't feel like we should prove we're human. The computer world should figure out that we're not robots. We are in control.
Just get eye scans every time you open
Oh
your computer.
no, we're not doing that. No, nobody's getting in my brain. You wouldn't want to be there. You'll never get out.
I said no, eye scans. Like a scan.
Yeah, I know. Like your fingerprint, but an eyeball.
But eyeball, yeah. No one has the same eyeballs.
Yeah, nobody does. You're right. Yeah.
So every time you open it up, it scans your eyeball. And then it knows it's you, and then no one else can touch your computer.
Yeah.
I'll spit in it. I don't know.
So what happens when you have an accident and you lose your eyeballs?
I don't know.
It's kind of like people and they lose their fingerprints.
Yeah. Gotta figure it out, man.
Any rate. So we will see you all next week. We wish you a happy new year. We wish you a prosperous new year. Prosperous. This needs to be the most prosperous year in a long time that we've all had, right?
Yeah,
We're ready. We're ready to be prosperous.
No more COVID.
No more nothing like that. Yeah, we're ready. So I wish it for each of you, and I wish you happy quilting. So
good lucks. Have fun.
Until next time, which next week, may you all continue to be inspired,
Just do your thing.
joyful. Oh, that's the wrong word. I haven't said it in a month, guys. What is it? May y'all continue to be. I don't know, but we're going to be inspired and most
and
ever joyful
and cheerful and wonderful and happy and thrifty and
yes,
creativity and
never
whatevs.
Stop believing and never stop making your dreams in quilting come true. We love y'all. Happy quilting. Happy hump day. Whoop whoop.
Stay safe.
See you all soon.